track weather with meteorologist Blaze Keller.
We've got quiet conditions on this Saturday. We have been pretty much rain-free and, for that matter, storm-free as well for quite some time. We're not necessarily in a drought, but we could use some rain, and we'll track out when we might see some return to southern Wisconsin in just a moment. Again, mid to upper 70s to low 80s, even Mineral Point. Again, that sensor is broken for anybody curious. We're not that cold. We got some light southeasterly winds, maybe bringing us a little bit of comfort farther to the east, kind of coming off of Lake Michigan there. But farther to the north, Camp Douglas, Montello, Baraboo even, we're flirting with 80. Really across all of Wisconsin, a very kind of consistent temperature setup, low 70s to low 80s. Keep in mind though, off towards the UP, these areas were dealing with frost advisories and freeze warnings not 2-3 days ago. So it's kind of crazy to see how quickly these temperatures rebound, but because our air is so dry, it's possible for them to do that. Air warms and cools quicker with dry conditions. So we've got clear to mostly clear skies expected for the rest of this evening. Winds are going to be generally light and out of the southeast. We're going to walk through the rest of the forecast here in just a moment. But again, what we're tracking is not a whole lot. Any chances for rain are going to return as we head into the second half of next week. But that's also when our humidity is going to return as well. So if you've been enjoying these sunny days, warmer temperatures, but not feeling muggy outside, you're really going to want to soak up as much as you can because, as I said, things change here as we go into next week. Future Track is going to walk us through the rest of your Saturday into Sunday, really morning, afternoon, night. Now we're looking at Monday. There wasn't a whole lot of anything going on. Just a few clouds here and there. And again, we've got a high pressure system moving on in these clockwise winds really representing that, and they're going to be light too. So we are in store for quiet conditions through the rest of your holiday weekend and into the start of next week. But starting Wednesday, that's when we maybe will start to feel a little bit more humid out there as those dew points climb out of the 40s and 50s and settle more right around 60, if not 70. And that might be enough to really squeeze out just a few raindrops or maybe get us a shower or two as we head into the second half of next week as well. If you want to hit the green tomorrow, it's going to be a great day to do so. Golfers, those winds are going to be out of the east and they are going to be light. If you want to get back out on the lake, very similar conditions. The water temperature, though, is starting to get up there, upper 60s. So not too bad, but again, avoid the blue-green algae if you can. So there's a look at the 7-day forecast. We've got 80s tomorrow, low 80s on Monday. We're maybe looking at the upper 80s on Tuesday, but I think starting Wednesday onwards is when we'll all pretty much have the chance to be in those 90s. Isolated storm chances Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I added it on Wednesday, but it was maybe more hopeful. But
okay.
I don't think it's really going to be possible then. But, you know, I was looking back at some of the data. The year I was born, 92, we had the longest stretch of no rain in May, which was, I think, 11 days.
Okay.
Or 10. It was 10. And then if we're kind of looking at current, we might come up to that because we just haven't had rain in so long. But again, we're not in a drought. So we'll take maybe these dry, not humid days, but keep our fingers crossed that maybe some rain returns here as we kick off June.
All right. Thanks so much, Blaze. Well, less than a month